that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out. Shot.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. The first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Going to the outside by Dart. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 from the 43. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
60
line.
vices, 60 vices, baby.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Starks. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Giants, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw. Here's Dart. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Dart going to throw again. Catch made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Duo takes on the extra point. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nothing out of the pistol here. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Dart. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Dart now against the blitz. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. This is for you. Trying to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cavity Lion. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. A third down run with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Hawk 7. Hawk 11.
Dart setting in the throw here. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running right is Pacheco. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hiking 18. Go trap. Go trap. Dragon 60. Check go.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They've got first down here from the 36. It's Pacheco again. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 by 6, 60 by street. Let's go.
They'll run Pacheco. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Pacheco. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd and goal, good start. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
3rd down. Giants coming out in a dime look.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Bronco 80.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Darts looking to throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick.
All the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Milton back to throw. Chased out to his right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look.
A 40-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 20-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On 1st down, here's Darts. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. He's back to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. Into a crowd. That pass is intercepted. Dan Jackson takes it away. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Chooses to bring this one out. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milton. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Give on second here to Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it, save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Pass is caught by Blue. And they get this down to the 28. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Milton now. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. It's inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. On the move. Headed right. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jake Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now.
No throw, third and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
To throw, Milton. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hilton now on third down. Completed to his running back. And the hit is made, so they banked to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they forced this fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
A counter give here to Pacheco. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Little play action with Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Your start now. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he is down at the 30-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
To throw, here's Dart. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
This is our last play of the quarter. Darts out of the shotgun. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Dart gonna throw again. It's brought in by Slayton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone on first. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made in close. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
27, Giants 24.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Blue gets the handoff. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, he had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
And the Cowboy first down.
Back hot 70, hot 70. Come on, come on.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Cowboys.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the give, it's Blue. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Lions.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys holding on to a field goal lead. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run this with Blue. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Okay,
The
break.
touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Blue running to the right. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Come on, come on. Hey. Crack all 80. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Blue gets it. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Cowboy 80.
Now Blue. And he will score! And there's no time left So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
34. Giants 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First and 10 now from the 46. They'll start the drive with blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.